How you doing, Manginas? Hey, Talda here, bringing you guys Search and Destroy League Play on Raid. And before I get started into this commentary about life without social media, I'm going to be doing a question and answer video here in the next couple weeks. I'm going to hopefully do it on some Call of Duty Ghost video. So if you guys would please leave me any questions that you guys want in the comments below, I will answer them on my future question and answer video. Feel free to leave any serious questions, fun questions, not serious questions, anything like that. I think last time I attempted a question and answer, I didn't get very many comments. And if that's the case, if I don't get a whole lot of comments, I'll make it a question and answer / would you rather video. I think it's fun that way. I haven't done a would you rather video in quite a while, and I'll make sure to link a would you rather, actually. I'll link a would you rather video and a question and answer video in the description below if you want to see my past ones. So anyways, yeah, life without social media. And before I get started, also, I want to mention that this is actually a user-submitted commentary. I asked on Twitter, I'm like, hey, what are some commentaries you guys like to hear? And Hi, I'm Fluffy wrote how the world would be without social media. And for you people that have no idea what social media is, which is impossible, I feel like, because now social media is literally a part of us. I feel like everybody is on one type of social media probably about every second they're awake. Probably a lot of times when you're asleep too, you might still be on Facebook and Twitter. Twitter is always on. So anyways, yeah, so social media is kind of like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Google Plus, which is a fucking joke. I fucking can't stand Google Plus. They like shadow me with that. I can't use any of my softwares to sign in to YouTube now because of fucking Google Plus. It fucked up my channel somehow. Did I say Instagram? What else? YouTube is one, I would say. I would even argue that Xbox Live is, with its capabilities. Anyway, so basically it's just about, like, you put shit on there, your information and shit. And I have to say, social media is something that, without it, I would say there wouldn't be a whole lot to do on the internet. Obviously, you have tons of shit to read about, like a lot of news sources, and like games to play and prawn. But after that, I mean, everything else seems to be social media. And a lot of things actually are helped out by social media with all the sharing you're able to do on Twitter and Facebook. But life without social media, it would be different. Just imagine it. There would not be selfies. The invention of selfies would probably not exist. Like, just imagine, like, you know, when you share a selfie on Facebook, people will like it and shit like that. But if you just, like, took a selfie with your camera or phone, be like, hey, what up, dude? Check out this picture I did, man. It was just of me. It looks awesome, doesn't it? And the person's gonna be like, no, I don't like this. Like, they're gonna tell you in person they don't like your selfie. They could care less what you look like, you know. Unless they're crushing on you, then they'll just pretend. They'll like giggle really like uncontrollably. It's like, look at this selfie. Don't it look funny? Oh my god, yeah, you look hilarious. I just want in your pants. So selfies would definitely be gone, which also means duck face wouldn't be there anymore. Trolls. I don't even know if trolling would be in existence without social media, honestly. A lot of trolling, I don't know where trolling started or what started trolling, but I think a big part of trolling is social media, like on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter is a good one, Reddit, and shit like that. Like, that's where all the trolls are. It's where they all hide. 4chan. Don't go there, kids. It's scary there. It's a scary place of the internet. That's a very scary part of the internet is 4chan. But, yeah. Trolling, I don't think would exist. LOL video wouldn't even exist without YouTube, and probably wouldn't even be, I mean, even if it was YouTube around and Twitter and Facebook weren't, probably wouldn't have as many views. Who knows? Might not went viral. I think, actually, Viral City is mostly from Twitter. Mostly from Twitter. Dude, I got busted one time. This is funny. I was trying to think of a joke to make for a Facebook status, and basically I was saying, like, I accidentally typed in Twatter instead of Twitter, don't go to that website, and they called me out. They're like, how did you accidentally type in Twatter when I and A are, like, all the way across, farthest away on your keyboard? And I'm just like, you ruined my joke, you fucker. I'm embarrassed. But I think Twatter was actually a porn website. I was kind of surprised. I didn't know if that would be a thing. Turns out it is. So there's that for you. Also, I think a lot of news. I don't think we would all be connected as much as we are without social media. For instance, I have some friends from the UK. I don't know if I would be friends with them if I didn't have social media accounts, especially YouTube's where I meet a lot of people now, and Twitter. The other thing is, too, filters, when they do those fucking filters on, like, Instagram and shit like that. And now the people, I hate that people do hashtag no filter when it obviously is filtered and they edit it. It's like, I don't know if they do that ironically or if they do it moronically. There's very thin line between those two things. That was a really great sentence by me. I think somebody should put that on a filtered photo on social media. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying there. But life without social media, I mean, it would be really different. I honestly think a lot more people would not be on the internet. It'd be really weird. A lot more people would actually call each other instead of texting. So I think social media is a cause for a part, like, why everybody texts now instead of calls, which I'm totally fine with. I'm guilty of it. I text more than ever. I'd rather not call, I'd rather not hear your voice. It just takes so much time and effort. Texting is just a lot easier, and it's just something, hey, what are you doing? I got fucking scared there. I was like, no, get me out, and I died. I think it was my only death, though, so spoiler alert. But anyways, yeah, because I think when you write, you write a thing on Facebook, you're just messaging somebody. You're basically texting with a keyboard, and now phones have keyboards, so, I mean, it's just a lot easier to do it that way. So I think actually phone calls and talking in person would definitely be on the rise without social media. And right there, I fucked up on theater mode. I just screwed that up. And speaking of which, theater mode, this is going to be off topic. I'm really pissed that this new Call of Duty Ghost won't have theater mode. I'm very, very upset about that. I don't know how I'm going to make my parodies. Alright, enough of that. That was just a little like, rant second. That's like a little tangy rant. Oh, here's another one. How is lethal grenades not active for 1 second on a fucking war machine? Somebody want to tell me that? Fucking bitches. Bitches be hoes. Boss hoes. Bitches and hoes. I probably sound horrible singing with this fucking microphone. This shitty-ass mic, webcam mic. That's how I used to do my commentaries back in the day. But anyways, I want to kind of hear what you guys think about social media, like what you think life would be without it. I think people would actually be nicer to each other. I think, obviously, cyberbullying would be gone. I feel like people would be nicer in person. I think internet and social media has caused a lot of hate towards each other. And it's also caused a lot of people to really care about what they look like, I think. I don't know. I guess the thing is, I've recently just grown up with social media around me, so I don't really know what life is or what it is like without social media. Since, I mean, MySpace has been around since, what, 04? I think I've had a MySpace since 04. So, what, I'm going on 9 years now? Almost 10 years of social media, and even before that, I probably had some sort of social media. But I think people would be nicer because they want to be so judgmental about people. I think people tend to say a lot more things on social media behind the keyboard, especially YouTube, but even Facebook too. Like somebody might call somebody out on Facebook and they wouldn't say a single fucking thing into their face because they know they'd get bitch slapped. But it's just what happens. Oh well, let me know what you guys think about what life would be like without social media. What'd I go? 18 and 1's not too bad. Stay hairy, manginas.